Let's get going. Okay, so welcome back. Day 2, quarantine online workout challenge. So today, like I said yesterday, we're going to focus on upper body primarily. It's not to say that we're not going to do a little bit of lower, but today is more going to be an upper body day. And as well for equipment, all you're going to need is 1 dumbbell. You could use 2, though I'll give you the harder options for 2. And then like a chair, a bench, or a wall, okay? So we're gonna start with a warm up first and foremost. I'm gonna turn the music up so hopefully you guys can hear. Be a little bit more fun than not having music like last time, okay? So we're gonna head to our mat to start, and we're gonna do some shoulder circles. So get into a tabletop position. So knees under hips, palms under shoulders, and we're going to do 5 forward circles, nice and slow, trying to get nice range through the shoulders, and then 5 back, keeping our elbows locked out here. Transitioning into cat-cow for 5. So inhale, looking up, dropping the belly. Exhale, press. Tuck the tailbone, round. Tuck the chin. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Warming up our spines just a little bit. We're going to bring our fingertips behind our head. Okay. Keep your hips stable. We're going to retract. Bring our elbow to wrist. Press and look up. 5 each side. And switch. Try not to pull on your head or your neck here, okay? Just fingertips and trying to get movement through the upper back. Good. Coming back to our tabletop, we're going to do some bird dog. So I want you to hover your right hand and your left knee, and then reach forward with that arm, kick straight back with the leg. Coming back to center, hover, and kick, same side. We're gonna do 5 each. Watch that we're not hyperextending here, so we shouldn't be dropping our bellies at all. And switching, left hand, right knee hovers, reach, trying to get that bicep up by our ear, trying to kick that heel as far back as we can go, and working with our breath. Good, last but not least, we're gonna do a knee hover to a down dog. So from here, curl your toes, hover your knees, and then press back into down dog. Coming back, tap those knees, press, reach your hips back. Come forward, tap the knees, reach, press. Try to get a little bit more movement through the shoulders each time. Good. Coming back to center, we're going to do all that one more time through, okay? So starting with the shoulder circles. 5 forward. Arms are straight. All the movement is happening by pinching those shoulder blades together, bringing them up nice and high to you, dropping them down and back. Good. Cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, rounding. Feel free to add a little bit more, maybe movement, twisting side to side. See how that feels. Good. T-spine rotations, fingertips by the ear. Rotate and press, trying to keep our hips stable. So not moving our hips if we can help it. Switch. Good. Bird dog, same side, hovering, right hand, left leg. Reach. And switch. Good, and last time, knee hovers to down dog. So curling the toes, hover, and press, trying to get those heels to the ground. Maybe this time coming forward in the plank, tap your knees, and reach the hips back. Inhale and exhale to press. Inhale to come in and down. Exhale, press. Good. We're going to stretch out the wrists a little bit so you can bring the top of your palm down. Take a fist a couple times, stretching out your forearm. Good. Okay. Feeling warm? Feeling good? Okay. What we're going to do to start is a Tabata. So traditionally a Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds. So we're going to keep to that tempo. What we're going to do with it is 3 exercises, but one of the exercises we're going to do on both sides. So I'll show you the exercises and then we'll get started. So for this, you can use a water bottle or a dumbbell. I'm going to use a dumbbell. So we're going to do windmills to start. So windmills, if you have your mat or your floor, one leg's going to be pointed with your toes forward. The other is going to be a 45-degree angle out. That leg that's forward, you're going to bring that weight up. And now we're going to pop our hips to the side, coming down and back up. And I want your eyes to stay on your weight the whole time. Use this hand on your inner thigh as a guide. And you can go as wide or as narrow as you need to. I'm about 3 feet apart with my feet. And then we're going to switch sides. Next exercise is a heartbeat squat. So you're going to squat down, press out, in and up. Side view. Okay? And then last exercise is a dumbbell pass row. So you're going to reach your hips back, going to row, and then pass between arms. Okay? Modification option is you can always use support and just do one arm the first round and then do the other arm the next round because we're only going to do 2 rounds of everything. Okay? Make sense? So grab your weight. We're going to start with those windmills. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, nice and slow. Working on quality of movement here. Feeling the stretch in our obliques. And switch. So you have 10 seconds rest here, which is plenty of time. Switching our feet, opposite arm comes up, and work. Good. So I was able to do about 5 per side of those. So that's kind of what you're aiming for, okay? 4 to 5. Moving into those heartbeat squats. Pick your squat stance. Let's go down, out, in, and back up. Might be feeling those legs from yesterday, but that's okay. We're going to keep them warm. Keep them moving. Inhale, exhale. 2, 1, Rest, and then we're gonna do that dumbbell pass row, okay? So again, you can use something for support, or you can do standing micro bend in the knees, reach the hips back, let's row, pass. Okay, so this takes some core control. We're also working our upper back muscles. Okay, so making sure our back's nice and flat, that we're not rounding. Let's pinch those shoulder blades together. Okay, so that was round one. We're gonna do one more round of that. If you wanna make it harder, you can add 2 dumbbells, okay? So that would be the harder option. Good, switch. 10 seconds. I'm not gonna put this up before I need to. 3, 2, 1. Good, heartbeat squats next. We'll go side view for this. 2, 1, down, in and up. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears here, okay? So we don't want them up nice and high, we want them down and relaxed. You should feel that as you push that weight away, your core tightens up a bit, right? It's a little bit harder. Rest, and we're gonna do that row. I'm gonna do the modified harder option with both. I'm gonna hold one up as I do this. You can watch, so row, one stays up when the other one goes down. Makes it a little bit harder. Keep breathing, shoulders away from your ears here again. Good, perfect. Rest, grab a drink. Okay. So we've got a bigger circuit today. I call it an EMOM. So every minute on the minute, we're going to be switching exercises for 4 different exercises, 4 rounds total. So basically your goal, depending on where you're at, is to get as many reps or move consistently for that whole minute with that exercise. If you're second or third trimester, the goal would be to move with your breath. If you're postpartum recently, same thing, working with your breath. If you're a little bit more advanced, you've been training for a while, you've gone to see pelvic floor physio, you can go for speed here, you can go for max reps, okay? First exercise, you can either use a wall or you can use a bench. Okay, we've got a push-up, and then we've got an alternating Superman, okay? So similar to that bird dog, but in a modified plank position. So elevated or, okay? What I don't want to see there is hyperextension. So your ribs and your hips should stay connected. I shouldn't see space being created there, okay? That's kind of what you're going for. The next is a lunge and a wood chop. So you're gonna have your weight, reverse lunge, wood chop, and then switch, okay? That's the harder option. If you want the modified downgrade option, just stay on one side, okay? Stay in that lunge, or you can drop the knee. It's still going to be hard. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes, and this is going to get your deep core muscles, your transverse abdominis. So key is up, nice and quick, and slow and controlled on the way down, okay? Then we've got a ground to overhead. So you have your weight. We're going to hinge with our hips, reach down, and then bring the weight up, okay? So bringing it from the ground to overhead. Modification for that, you can squat if you want, okay? Depends on how you feel. I'd rather you do a hinge, but that's up to you. And then last but not least, we're gonna head down to our mat for a glute bridge pullover. So here, Okay. Rolling up and down from your side. Modification for this one is you can add 2 weights if you want, or you can keep your hips elevated the whole time, okay? So we've got 12 minutes of this. These 4 exercises are gonna switch every minute. Make sense? Thumbs up? Okay, let's get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wall push-ups. Okay, so there's the wall, or you can do a little bit harder version, depending on where you're at. Pace yourself on these ones because they will sneak up to you. After a while, lots of pressing. You've got 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, lunge. Okay, and wood chop. Make sure we're reverse lunging. Crossing our bodies. Squeeze the glutes. And again, modification would be to just do one side and then switch and do the other. 20 seconds, ladies. You've got this. Going to that ground to overhead next. Okay. Ground. Press it up. Inhale and exhale, working with your breath. Great job, ladies. Halfway. 30 seconds. And then we're going to move into that glute bridge pullover. Ten seconds. 5 seconds, making our way down. Getting set up. Glute bridge. Pull over. Really drive through the whole foot, not just the toes, not just the heels. Dumbbell is being pressed between both hands, so even if your fingers weren't on it, okay, it would still be held in place. You should feel this in your lats, in your armpits. 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Coming back up, right into those wall push-ups. And try to not have your hands too high or too low. Okay, if I was gonna push you, okay, that's where we want our hands. Squeeze your glutes every time you lift that leg. Make sure you're stable through your hand and your opposite foot. Modification is you can just lift a leg or just lift an arm. So something like that is fine as well. Ten seconds. Coming up, grabbing that dumbbell, reverse lunge, Woodchops. Again, finding stability in the lower body here. Okay, so my lower body's nice and engaged. Glutes are working hard. Control that weight on the way down. Good work, ladies. Keep going 15 seconds and then switching to those ground to overheads. 3, 2, 1. Ground to overhead. Neutral neck here, so making sure our chin is tucked in. Again, you can go slower or faster. Wherever you're at, it's still going to be hard. Remember to squeeze your glutes as you come up. I know we're doing upper today, but you got to be using your glutes, always. 8 seconds. Let's get set up for those glute bridge pullovers, okay? Hips up. And press, reach behind you. Gently tap that dumbbell overhead. And squeeze the weight between your hands. Don't forget to squeeze it. You're gonna feel it a little bit more through the lat, through that armpit. That's good. "30 seconds. You're doing awesome. Find your pace. Five seconds. Coming up on our side. Halfway, ladies. So we're almost, oh, sorry, wrong one. We're back here. Halfway. Okay. Hang in there. Remember, you can modify up or down however you need to. Should start to be feeling it through those triceps. And if you're doing those push-up challenges, you're gonna feel this one for sure. "15 seconds. Two, 1, lunge. Good job, ladies. Keep going. Woo. Oh, wrong way. You can do it. You guys look awesome. 30 seconds here. Halfway. Good. Ground to overhead. You got it. Twenty-five seconds. Awesome. 30 seconds. Almost there, last 10.
Behave. Give me a plus to try.
Okay, let's make our way to our mat. Last round. Up the glutes, pullovers. Almost there, ladies. 30 seconds. This is it. Then we're done. I'm sweaty. I hope you are too. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! That was awesome.
Stopping session.
How you guys doing? Thumbs up? That was great. We're gonna do a quick little cool down, okay? Just stretching our pecs because they're gonna be a little sore tomorrow in shoulders. And then I'll leave you on your way, okay? So finding a wall, any wall that you have. Let's bring our palm down, okay? We're gonna rotate open. Okay, so press and twist, trying to twist into the opposite direction, okay? Side view, okay? You're gonna feel this. I feel it in my pecs, pec minor especially. You might feel it in your forearm depending on how tight they are too, okay? And let's switch. Other palm, opening up. Trying to create kind of like an arch with your shoulder and trying to square up your chest in front of you. Good, 2 more. Last one. We're gonna do a shoulder opener similar to what we did on the ground. So finding the wall, pressing your hands, reach your hips back, drop your chest. And hold it there. You can walk out your legs. Keep active with those arms pushing into the wall. Maybe look under your right armpit. Feeling the stretch a little bit deeper in the left side. Then maybe looking under your left armpit. Feeling it in the right side. Good, coming back up. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining in today. Tomorrow is a mobility day, so a little bit of yoga, a little bit of mobility movements. So I hope to see you again 9 a.m. I'm gonna send this workout out hopefully very soon. Yesterday I'm a little delayed because I've got dial-up here pretty much, so I'm a little behind, but thanks for joining in. It's really good to see you all, and we'll see you for mobility tomorrow, 9 a.m. Okay? Bye, everyone.